Hey there, thanks for joining me. My name is Carrie, and today I'm just going to be sharing my setup for my budget planner, which isn't a budget planner. So, just kind of give you some tips and tricks that I'm going to do to kind of convert this into a budget planner. Starting with, they have many, these are the only three that I have, but they have many budget friendly sticker books. I think I got, yeah, that one was on clearance. I think this one actually might have been too, or maybe I just saw it on clearance at Ollie's before. I'll show you, but I used a few of these, and I think the colors kind of go pretty good with this anyways. And then also, the main thing that I do every year, and I just put some post-its over the actual amounts, but just to give you an idea, is I have where I know, certain things that are definitely every month or that I have set up for every month. And the day that they're due, and then as I put them into the planner, I can kind of cross off like, okay, I've got that one scheduled. So I've used budget planners in the past, but I don't really totally use them the way that they have them set up anyways. And oftentimes I would use, I think I showed in my planner lineup video, like a simple layout to go through and, write down, today we bought this, this, and this, or spent on this and this and this. So it was kind of getting repetitive to have that in the one planner and then transferring it to the other. So I always take at least a sheet, but sometimes there's 3 pages. So I have where I will write, so let's just go ahead and do it. So like my 2 January paydays are January 7th and January 21st. And then I would sit here and say, okay, we get paid on the 7th. So, Amazon Prime, I can put that down for after the 7th. And Toledo Hospital for a bill that we're almost done paying off from a few years ago. And, Netflix and things. So, I can go through and say, okay, and then the ones after the 21st and things that were obviously before the 7th, I had to pay, previous month type of thing. So this kind of helps me. And then, as I would put it on there, I'd put a check. And as long as I don't do any refiguring without making notes to myself, then I know that, everything will be covered. And then I have some other areas for, if you wanted to, you got something else that you start doing or something like that becomes a recurring, a Chewy order or something like that, or something that you sign up. We have Netflix and the Disney in that, but if you were to sign up for HBO Max or something, you're going to add that in there and know that you have to, honestly, I don't understand these people that I see in these Rocket Mortgage, or not. It's not Rocket. It's the one where these apps where you can track how many subscriptions you have and oh, I didn't realize I was. How do you not? I don't understand it, but maybe it's just because I'm so used to always kind of having a handle on these things. But anywho, so then the monthly, I don't often use. They have plenty of great stickers in these for let's see here, a bill that's due. So you'd say, Verizon, the amount, and check mark when it's paid and that kind of thing. But I just don't really do that. But I did want to map out my paydays. I might at some point at least start mapping out something, because I just feel like I really should. And then so it's a dashboard layout. So I've decided that, again, sticker that I got out of here, there's every once in a while, maybe every 3 months or every 6 months, probably every 3 months because that's quarterly, take a account of your account balances. And then this was a sticker for, so once I go through and say, you spent this much on this day, and then you add it up and you can transfer it over here. But also in our house, and I only did a couple of them, we track how much we spend on groceries and household, because I know some people separate them, and to me, I'm I'm not gonna go through and figure out what was toilet paper and what was paper towels and things like that. So food versus other stuff. I just do groceries and household as one category. Takeout, and like I said, there might be a few other things. Definitely going to be kind of tracking my planner spending. I have for the past 2 years, but I'm definitely trying to focus on not buying things that we do not need this year. So that's going to be interesting to see how we do. So, and then just like this looking ahead section, you know, certain things that are coming up to know that we need to kind of plan money wise for. I think what I'll be doing with my individual sheets is I would just go ahead and then stick this into the monthly so that I can have an at a glance of what will be paid on which payday, and then, you know, the different expenses. And then, you know, since dashboard is where at the end is February, I'm going to have to, you know, come to the end and kind of go backwards to the, what do you want to call it, the currently, wherever it may have wandered off to. And then, so I think I only, yeah, stuck one sticker on here so far, but then, you know, we would be able to say, you know, total amount for the month spent. And actually I meant to kind of do this, but, you know, priorities like, you know, saving this much per month and spending only this much on extras and things like that. So that's what that section will be for. But, you know, like I said, I don't use it a lot for everything that's in here, but definitely so that I have a nice organized place to kind of keep all of our expenses tracked and know where our money is going, because that's always, you know, definitely something that you want to know. So anyways, I know, like I said, not a whole lot of tips and things, and so I hope you did still enjoy watching this video, maybe picked up on something, or if you have anything to add to, you know, inform me of and the audience, you could add that below. Or if you have any other comments or anything, if you did like watching this video, if you would like and subscribe, I'd also greatly appreciate that. And I hope you join me again next time. Bye.